Hey guys, so this is a little bit of a different video today that I'm making. As you can see by the title, Neil Curry passed away. Now, for those of you that are in the bodybuilding scene, you know, definitely more than likely know Neil. And for those of you that aren't, I personally never met him, but you know, listening to Fuad's podcast on the bodybuilding podcast and hearing just from other individuals in the industry that have met Neil, he was just a fucking amazing man. He's an amazing good dude, and it really sucks seeing these things pop up about just these bodybuilders passing away. And as you can see by the title, about mental health. So you guys, I'm not going to give obviously a cause of death because I don't know exactly what happened, but he did take his own life in some sort of way, some aspect. So for all the people that are like, oh, steroids, no. Like, it was a mental health thing. He took his own life. This is nothing to do with enhancements. But I also do want to touch on about just mental health in general in bodybuilding. I feel like it's not talked about a lot. It's all about like physical health, keeping yourself healthy, this and that, especially with enhancements. But the mental health side seems to be not talked about as much, and it just seems to be kind of put on the back burner. And so I'm here to kind of say mental health is very important. This video is going to be very raw, by the way, you guys. I'm not cutting anything out. I want to be as transparent with you guys as possible. Like, yes, I've had hard times mentally, but I talk to people about it, right? I have close friends, I have family to talk to about this with things. And I tell my clients this all the time. I'm like, you guys can talk to me. If anyone's ever going through a hard time, please reach out to someone, because there's always someone there. Because taking your own life is a permanent solution to a temporary problem that's happening, right? And like, for instance, a lot of people that have jumped the Golden Gate Bridge, the few that have survived said as soon as they jumped, they immediately regretted it. And it's true, guys. Like, it's, no matter how bad with what's going on in your mind, there's always a solution to fix it. And the permanent solution is never the way to go. And like I said, I just wish more and more people would reach out to their friends and family. So this video, you guys, if you guys are ever thinking about a friend, a loved one, family member, anybody, they pop into your mind, literally just shoot them a text. If you don't have time to call, just be like, hey, I was thinking about you. I wanted to reach out and just say hi. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Because guys, you don't know what's going on in people's heads. You don't know when it's their last day. You don't know when it's your last day. And that text might just reverse where someone's head's at. You know, you texting your friend, like, hey man, like, I just want to check in, like, I love you, bro, I hope all is well. You might have just completely saved that man's life if he was battling something mentally. And you won't know until he tells you, obviously. So, guys, this video is just mainly just to preach the fact, like, take care of your mental health, please. If you guys need to reach out to someone, I'm always here. My DMs are always open. That doesn't mean I'm a therapist by any means. So obviously, if you guys really legitimately need help, find a good therapist. There are good therapists out there. But again, talk to people that are close to you. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family. Reach out, because someone is always going to be there. And it's very, very important. Now, what I will say is enhancements, PEDs, they can have an effect on your mental health. If you're not already a mentally strong person, you know, they might hinder that. They might give you more anxiety. They might give you more thoughts in your head. And that's something that you need to consider and realize before you get into the sport and start taking these things. Is you got to think, okay, am I already an anxious person? Yes. If you take them, they're going to make you more anxious. They just heighten your personality as a person. So if you're already more anxious, you already have a lot of bad thoughts, it's going to make those worse. And you guys got to realize that it's going to happen. And if you're still willing to take the step because you really want to compete, then that's something you have to consider and be like, okay, like, I'm going to really need to like check myself on this and really make sure that, you know, I take care of my mental health and that I don't act on it, and I don't act on the thoughts in my head. So just do realize that, you guys, like, those do play a role. But again, this video has really nothing to do on PEDs. It's just more so mental health. Of just checking in on your friends, checking in on yourself, and making sure your mental health is okay. So like I said, you guys, please, 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 if you guys are ever going through something, just reach out and say something to anybody, anyone at all, your next door neighbor. Go knock on the door, and I can guarantee if you break down crying in front of them saying that like you've had all these bad thoughts, they're going to listen to you. They're going to listen to you. They're going to help you out. So, obviously, rest in peace to Neil Curry. I never got to meet him. I wish I got to meet him. He seemed like an awesome dude. Just hearing his philosophies on training and, you know, how he just absolutely, he loved bodybuilding. Like, this was a man that loved bodybuilding. He loved the grind of it. He just absolutely loved it. And he was one of the best bodybuilders in the world. So it's just really sad seeing something like this, you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna do more videos like this, like just touching on, you know, the more like not emotional side. I mean, I guess it's kind of emotional side, but you know, I know you guys like seeing the videos like hardcore training and all this stuff, but I'm also going to touch on the videos like, hey, like I'm a human too. We're all humans. We all go through shit. Like, so, you know, these are also videos that I'll make. Sorry for the audio still. I have to send my camera in and I'm trying to figure out how long it's going to take to fix the audio. So bear with me, you guys. It's not absolutely perfect right now, but obviously when Sasha's filming, the audio will be nice and crispy. So again, you guys, pay your respects to Neil. Like I said, he was a really good dude. I never got to meet him. I wish I really did. But take care of your mental health, you guys. Check on your loved ones. Text them if you're thinking about them. So, little short video today. But again, I just really wanted to touch on that and get this uploaded because I think it's important to talk about. So, I appreciate you all. I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you all have a good day. Take care of your mental health. Please.